What if I told you that some of the most pulse-pounding action movies aren't sitting on the front page, they're hidden deep in the shadows, just waiting to blow your mind? We're talking raw intensity, jaw-dropping stunts, and stories that never let you breathe. In this video, we're counting down 10 explosive action movies you've probably never seen, but absolutely need to. So buckle up, because once we hit play, there's no slowing down. Let's dive in. In Vigilante Diaries, a former cop joins forces with a team of vigilantes to take down a ruthless drug cartel wreaking havoc in the city. When the system fails, they become the law, hunting criminals with no rules but justice. The story dives into a gritty world of crime and corruption, where personal vendettas and hidden secrets add layers of tension. Expect intense fight scenes, explosive shootouts, and adrenaline-pumping chases that keep the pace relentless. This movie is packed with raw energy and dark twists, exploring how far people will go to protect their streets. If you love hard-hitting action and gritty crime thrillers, Vigilante Diaries is a wild ride that will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish.
Do this, man!
You're not a police officer.
Let me do my job.
No need.
Ruthless throws you into a brutal world where a cold-hearted woman climbs the criminal ranks without hesitation. When a crime lord's daughter is kidnapped, chaos erupts. What follows is a high-stakes battle of power, betrayal, and survival. Every choice can mean life or death as alliances break and secrets explode. The story packs intense twists, explosive fights, and relentless tension that keeps you hooked. Expect gritty action and a protagonist who's both cunning and deadly. It's a raw dive into revenge and ambition, showing just how far someone will go for control. If you want a crime thriller full of edge-of-your-seat moments and non-stop adrenaline, Ruthless delivers with brutal intensity and unexpected turns throughout.
Untouchable. So what now?
Do it my way.
Shrapnel thrusts you into the harrowing world of a desperate father racing to save his kidnapped daughter. A former Marine-turned-rancher crosses into Mexico with his war buddy after his daughter's disappearance during a trip. Discovering cartel ties and corrupt authorities, he must fight through brutal cartel forces in non-stop gunfights and explosive encounters. The plot, tension-filled and relentless, builds as every moment is a fight for survival and justice. Intense action sequences and raw emotional stakes keep you glued to the screen. If you crave heart-pounding thrillers with gritty realism, shocking betrayals, and a pulse-racing rescue mission, Shrapnel delivers all that and more. This is one visceral ride you can't afford to miss.
So what's the plan? The plan is to rescue my partner.
Old friend of mine used to say, get fast, get going.
Get Fast throws you into the adrenaline-fueled world of illegal street racing with a deadly twist. The story follows an ex-cop whose brother is kidnapped by a vicious crime syndicate. To save him, he must re-enter the underground racing scene, where speed is the key to survival. With heart-stopping chases, explosive stunts, and intense confrontations, every second counts as he battles against ruthless criminals and corrupt cops. The film blends high-speed action with a gripping tale of family loyalty and redemption. Expect relentless energy and edge-of-your-seat moments as the main character pushes his limits to outsmart enemies and save his brother before time runs out. This movie is a must-watch for action lovers craving pure intensity.
Bring it. Are there more?
Code Name Banshee. throws you into an explosive thriller when a former government assassin, Caleb, resurfaces after years hidden in plain sight. His protege, an equally lethal killer known as Banshee, discovers a bounty on Caleb's head, forcing them to reluctantly reunite. As CIA-backed assassins close in, the duo must put old grudges aside and fight their way through waves of deadly operatives to stay alive. The movie cranks up the tension with intense combat, slick gun battles, and a web of twists that keeps you guessing. With high-stakes action and emotional depth driven by Jason-caliber chemistry and betrayal, this film delivers gripping, edge-of-your-seat thrills. For fans who crave unstoppable assassins, loyalty tested by danger, and relentless shoot-'em-up energy, Code Name Banshee is a must-watch. Sabotage drops you right into a high-stakes DEA operation, where an elite team raids a cartel's hideout, grabbing millions in cash. But the victory turns deadly when team members start dying mysteriously, and it becomes clear someone is sabotaging them from the inside. The tension ramps up as paranoia spreads who can be trusted when betrayal lurks everywhere. Packed with brutal action, intense shootouts, and relentless suspense, this film keeps you on the edge of your seat. The dark twists and gritty violence make every scene pulse with danger. If you're into thrillers where alliances crumble and survival means everything, Sabotage delivers non-stop adrenaline and shocking reveals that will keep you hooked till the very end. Pound of Flesh is a high-intensity revenge thriller that drops you right into the chaos. After a former soldier donates a kidney to help a stranger, he wakes up to find it stolen. Now stranded in a foreign city and racing against the clock, he must fight through dangerous criminals to get it back before it's too late. The film packs relentless action, brutal fights, and non-stop suspense, keeping you on the edge of your seat. With every step, betrayal and danger lurk around the corner, making this a gritty, no-holds-barred battle for survival. If you love adrenaline-pumping stories with high stakes and intense combat, Pound of Flesh delivers exactly that. The Wrath of Becky drops you back into the life of Becky, a 16-year-old survivor rebuilding after a brutal home invasion. Now living with a guardian, her world shatters when a domestic terrorist group breaks in, kills her protector, and kidnaps her dog, and everything that follows is pure, relentless revenge. Fueled by rage, Becky arms herself with crossbows, machetes, and explosive traps, turning into a one-girl army, dissecting a planned extremist insurrection. Every brutal takedown ramps up the tension, mixing dark humor with raw violence in a tight, 10-minute thrill ride, carried by a powerhouse performance. This film delivers unapologetic carnage and shocking twists. If you crave high-octane revenge thrillers with a fierce, unforgettable heroine, The Wrath of Becky won't disappoint.
For God. For family. For survival.
In Red Right Hand, Doug, a man trying to leave behind a dark past, is dragged back into the chaos he escaped. Living a quiet life while caring for his niece, everything shatters when a ruthless crime boss abducts the girl to force him back into action. What follows is a gritty, blood-soaked journey through betrayal, violence, and survival. With every step, he's hunted, pushed to his breaking point, and forced to face the violent side he tried to bury. Explosions, brutal fights, and high-stakes tension make this a must-watch for anyone craving intense action. If you're into revenge stories with heart and edge, this one delivers relentless thrills from start to finish. It's raw, fast, and absolutely unforgiving.
Get the bad guys.
Are they assholes? Hey!
Shadow Force throws you into a riveting blend of family drama and elite action. An estranged couple, former leaders of a clandestine ops unit, go underground with their young son after defying a direct order and earning a massive bounty on their heads. When their covert life unravels during a botched bank heist, they're forced into full-on survival mode, hunted by their former teammates. As they seek refuge in Colombia, their bond is tested by betrayal, shifting allegiances, and relentless pursuit. The story crescendos into a high-stakes showdown on a secluded island, combining emotional depth with explosive combat. With tight pacing, gritty realism, and powerful stakes around family and trust, Shadow Force delivers a pulse-pounding ride that keeps you hooked from the first ambush to the final blast.